Ego is so depraved. When you start thinking no end of yourself, that I am everything, and I know everything, and this custom is the best, or that carpet is the best, I don't like. Well, who are you? Who asked you to like it or not to like it? I don't like this, I don't like that. On the other side, the egoist always becomes slaves also. I must say that after going through the countries which are following certain norms, which are dictations of the ego, like an artist now, for example. An artist produces something for his joy, but he must be criticized by everyone. The criticism should be, I don't like this, this color is no good, that is not. And you have professionals who do this. They don't know how to even draw one pencil line properly. Leave alone painting anything. But immediately they say, I think this is, you see, this. They have made books out of it. Theses and theories. I mean, art has something to do with your heart and not with your brain. That's how you have killed so many artists. And everybody who is painting has to think what people will say about this. But as a result of that, something absolutely absurd grows without any subtle expression is today appreciated. This is because of our ego, which has suppressed every proper, spontaneous, living growth of our thought, of our art, and of our life. I think it's worse than all the contamination we talk about, or ecological problems. It's the human mind which has produced these suffocating areas where nobody can express anything. And the one who has a greater ego dominates. This book has been written by such and such person. You meet that person, you feel like jumping in the sea. So everything written is not a Bible, and those mostly who write are people whom you should never meet without a barge pole. So anything that is expressed, you see, say in a dress or in relationship with your children, in relationship with your teacher, relationship with anyone, has to be so and so and so. You must say thank you many a times. You must say sorry many a times. So we are so much curbed into artificial expressions that I think after some time there will be no art produced. There is no exuberance. They cannot, they are afraid. I don't know if you have noticed this or not. But those who go to see any museum or go to see any exhibition, anything, think all of them to be great, some divine personalities, that they can judge everyone. Through the agya that we judge, that is what Hanumana wanted to eat once for all. There's the movement of the agya which goes right and left, you see, which makes us express our so-called nonsensical personality of an ego, is the one that he tried to control and eat it off. As I eat bhoots, perhaps he was eating the sun. But for an angel, it is important to know that There is no ego within you. There are some Sahajyogis who say, Mother, I didn't want to do too much of Sahaja work because my ego will come up. Many. I don't want my ego to express it. But why do you want your ego to be destroyed? For what? For Sahaja work, isn't it? What a vicious circle it is. That we say that we want to keep ourselves in the background because our ego should not develop. You are just thinking about yourself. What about Sahaja? So nowadays the trend is, better be on the safe side. Because they have seen some people who were very egoistical, who were very dashing about Sahaja, who tried to show off, had to fall. So the another trend has started, I feel, in Sahaja, that better be on the safe, you see. Between these two, Sahaja will be lost. So if you know you are angels, you will have no ego. Anybody who knows that is his nature to do something. Like today my husband was praising me, saying that it is you who has done it. I said, not me, it's not me. He said, how do you say it is not you? Because I said it is innately built in them, a seed. If it is planted in the Mother Earth, then it sprouts. In the same way, they have innately built within them, their Kundalini just sprouts. So how is it I have done? But he said, but the Mother Earth has done it. I said, no. It's the quality in Mother Earth which is built in has done it. So he said, then who has done all this? So I said it's done by Adi Shakti, agreed. But Sahaja is not done by Adi Shakti. She has created these powers in everyone which works out. But Sahaja is not. Sahaja works through the innate qualities that are in the Mother Earth and that are in the seed. So I am here as, not as Adi Shakti, I am here as their mother, as their Holy Mother. And as Holy Mother, I have guided them. You can say I am like the Mother Earth who sprouts the seeds. So then, another detachment can come into you, that these are your powers within you which have been just enlightened by your innate nature of Kundalini, and that you are empowered yourself. And all this power that is within you is only told by me that it is within you. You see for yourself, only like a mirror, I am telling you, you are this. See for yourself. So how can I take any credit for it? So you can even have detachment to understand that the powers that we have is for Sahaja, as Mother has powers to work for Sahaja. We too have powers to work for Sahaja, and as she works, we also have to work. But there is attachment like this. mother is doing everything, what can we do? No, you have to do it. This is a very important detachment which I am trying to say. That you have to do this yourself. It's not that mother will do. After all, mother is doing everything. It's correct, that is correct in a way. But you are the instrument. Electricity is doing everything here, but this instrument has to work. So the source may be there, but the instrument is the one which delivers the goods. And like Hanumana, you are the instrument. And you have to work. You have to do the job. It's in a very dynamic we should achieve. Another great quality of Hanumana was that he was very alert and that he was beyond time. When you eat off the sun, where is the time? He was beyond time. Because of that, everything he did very fast. For example, now we are preparing, say, a book of Sahajyoga. For the last 16 years is going on. It's the working out, working out. Then we are trying to, say, make some arrangements about having the recording of the sick people and being cured with Sahajyoga. That's happening. Very good, happening. Then we are going to go to Russia to spread Sahajyoga. Working. All the devils have reached there, but the angels are still working it out. Very patient angels. So, one of the qualities of Shri Hanumana was that he was a fast person. He would do the work before anybody could do it. He was outbeat. It's all right to fight in Trafalgar and win and defeat Napoleon. But in the field of dharma and the field of Sahajyoga, I find people don't understand the importance of time. We are delayed master and dilatory habits we have. All right, I'll telephone, I'll find out, it will happen. This is one of the greatest defects we have, which we have to learn from Hanumana, that Rama wanted to send word. So he sent his ring with Hanumana. Rama could not do that fast. So Hanumana went and did it. Then Rama wanted to have this Sanjeevani, this kind of a herb. So he sent him to get from particular mountain. He said, now why to waste time finding it out? Better take the whole thing. So he carried the whole mountain there. Better do it quickly, immediately. This is the time to do it. But next year we'll see, Mother, after Ganpati Pule we can consider. We'll have discussions and then we'll have arguments and this and that. This is one thing about his character one has to know. That today when we are worshipping Hanumana, we should have that quick-wittedness within us. It is to be done now. We cannot postpone it anymore. Already we are very much delayed. I saw the girls who were wearing frocks, small little things have grown into big girls now, about to be married. So I think all my life I will be marrying only Sahajyogis. To see the results, you have to become quick people. Not to linger and be satisfied with other things. But positive things, what are we doing? For example, it's nice, children have grown up, they had such a nice drama, play, all that I enjoyed very much. It was very good for everybody's enjoyment. But job is there, we have to do the job. So attention should be on the job. And that's what are we doing about it? I was happy that a suggestion has come from America about making a video film and things like that. And then there are obstructions. How are we going to get money? What is going to happen? You just start it, you will get it. You have powers. Everything will be synchronized properly. You just start doing it. But if you behave like human beings, first think, then plan it out, and then cancel it. It's not going to work out. Though Hanumana is running on the Pingala Nadi all the time, what he does is to spoil our plans. Because instead of him, we run on the Pingala. He says, all right, you running it, I'll put you right. So he sidetracks all our plans all the time. That's how all our planning fails. We are particular about timing, about things of no importance. But we are not particular about timings of our progress in Sahajyoga. We must have targets, we must have fixed times. All right, by this time we have to achieve. But do it little faster is better. All other things can be managed, but this is your job. Nobody is going to do it. Nobody is going to do it. It's your job. I mean, you are not going to run the train. You are not going to run aeroplanes. And you don't have to run any administration and the stupid politics. But you have to do Sahajyoga. You have to spread it. You have to bring it to a level where people can see it. Now, 18 years have passed. This is the 19th year. So today's first day of Hanumana's Puja. I must say, you have to venture. You have to venture without any fear, collectively and individually, forgetting as to what will happen. I mean, you won't go to jails. You will not be crucified, be sure on that. I mean, if you lose your job, you can get another. And if you don't get a job, you can get a dole, all right. So, you don't have to worry about all useless things which human beings sit down and worry, but despite that they achieve work. They do their jobs. And how much they are wedded to it, I am surprised. I have seen it in my family. How much they are wedded. They have to do this work, they have to get up in the morning, do this, do that. But you are not aware that you are angels and this is your work. You have to do this and nothing else is important. I hope by today's puja, that enthusiasm, that venturesome nature will vibrate your Pingala. And without feeling any ego about it, in the most humble manner, as Hanumana was, we will do the jobs. Hanuman, I imagine, he was given a beautiful necklace of gold with big, big balls for him to wear by Sita. And he opened all of them one by one. He said, there is no Rama in this, what will I do with this gold? So she said, where is Rama? He opened his heart and showed it. See, Rama is here. If Rama is there, you cannot have ego. So much of dynamism and so much of humility. What a combination it was. And that's what you have to just manifest. The more you'll work, the more you'll assert yourself, you'll find that humility is the only thing that helps. Obedience is the only thing that helps to carry out your work, and you'll become humbler and humbler. But if you think, oh, I am doing this, then finished. But if you know that is done by the divine, the Param Chaitanya is doing everything, I am just an instrument. The humility will be there and you will be an effective instrument. I hope in this country today it was very necessary and it was so timely. It's all organized by angels that we should have this puja here. But it's good for all of you. You have to really go and see media people, go and see these ministers, go and see, you say, Prince of Wales, go and see another person, meet them, make committees, see what you can do. Put your mind to it, what are we to do? But here only, my mother is sick, my child is sick, my this thing is sick, my friend is sick, still going on with it. If you start doing God's work, your worries are taken over. You don't have to worry about anything. Just taken over. But it's not self-propagation. It's not. It's the propagation of the collective. I hope today you have understood the subtle side of your being, which is there, which is exhibiting, which I can see clearly, and that you will, all of you, will, in your meditation, become aware of what you have within yourself. That's the greatest thing that will please the divine, and divine will look after you fully. With the same confidence as the angels, like Hanumana, you have to go further and work it out. May God bless you. Point I have to say about the ego part is this, which is really the problem in the West, why people have so much ego than Indian people have. One of the things is that the right side is, as I have told you many times, like an accelerator. The left side is like the brake. So if the Muladhara is not in control, if the brake is not all right, naturally the accelerator cannot be controlled. So basically our Muladhara should be brought down and must be put right. You should work very hard to do that. If your brake is established, then whatever work you do for Sahajyoga, you will not get into ego practices. And ego cannot anymore control you. So that is very important, especially in the West where it's being really dangerously destroyed, the idea of auspiciousness and of holiness. So that is the power of any angel, and that has to be fully established within us. And then on that power will work out, which gives you discretion, which gives you egolessness. I hope today both these things will work out within us in such a manner that we really become absolutely self-confident, realized souls whom I call as angels of modern times.